Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Chicago Bears franchise here on Madden NFL 06. So, last video, we defeated the Steelers in an absolutely horrendous game. This week, we're playing the 7-6 Falcons. According to their overall, we match up actually, decently with them. Their offense is definitely better than our offense, and their special teams is better. Honestly, I don't know how we have roughly the same overall. But if you guys are enjoying the Chicago Bears franchise, do me a favor, hit the like button and the subscribe button. Help the channel to grow. We only have 3 more regular season games of this Madden left. So what's going to be happening is finish the regular season, finish the postseason. That'll win a Super Bowl. Then I'm going to simulate 30 years to get the other achievement done. And then we're probably just going to play a game in Rookie to get the 400 passing yards, just because why bother playing it in a harder difficulty. And I think that'll be basically the end of this game. So sometime in February, we'll have to look for a different game to take up this slot, I guess you'd say. Could be a sports game, could be whatever. Just let me know. Okay. Also, it's been a while since I've played Madden. Usually I play them in 3-game batches, and this is the first of the 3 games. So, little blitz setup. We've got Michael Vick. Receiving core I think should be decent at the very least. Okay, great stop there. I think that was Lance Briggs, but it might have been off our defensive line. I had my hand over my left eye while it was happening because I saw we were going to get there. Yeah, I think a quarterback spy on Vic makes some sense. Just a little bit. Okay. Just kinda... Oh, great play. Huge tackle there. I thought that was me, but turned out it was the safety. Okay, I'm watching the fullback. If he doesn't do anything, I'm probably just going to kind of spy Vic. Oh, Tommy Harris tackled him. Okay, I thought he went over the line. I was going to be like, no, Tommy, that was such a good tackle. Okay. I'm going to be continuing to play my starters. If they get hurt, seriously hurt, the good news is we do have backups that are actually competent. If they even get a slight injury, I tried to turn around and candidate just continued running forward. That was excellent. I literally had the controller pointed down and candidate just wide turned. I didn't know candidate didn't know how to put his feet in the ground and just turn around, but well, we're down 7-0, and probably the most I haven't played Madden in roughly 2 weeks I've ever seen. Okay. Candidate, you gonna catch it this time? There you go. So really shouldn't expect much from him in this game. It's raining again, so not like I should be shocked. Okay, right side's just completely overloaded. Let's just turn this left. Okay, get it to Cedric Benson, and the left tackle didn't hold up at all. Great start. Okay. Offsides, great. That actually works, thank you. So they were clearly getting a bit too close to the line. This play is probably better anyways. Get Benson onto the route to the right. Nope, he just parks and doesn't move. Wow. They're moving so bizarre. This might be the definition of I also haven't played the Xbox in 2 weeks. I'm operating on a... Okay, that was the definition of a flag. Okay, it's gonna take some time to get used to. I have to remember that the game is, just because the person walks in front of me and obviously blocks my momentum, it is not a foul. It is simply the game. As intended. Okay, special teams, awful. Offense, dreadful. defense doing what it's supposed to do. So, it's just Chicago Bears. Okay, this is an outside run. Just get outside and help out the safety. Great run support there. Got the backup linebacker out. Another run. Wow, what a juke. Tommy Harris again. Tommy Harris usually is huge in, like, tackle for a loss and, you know, like, stoppages on the line, but he is just turning around and running after the running backs. 3rd and 4. Another, is that encroachment again? No, false start. Okay, so their team's big problem is that they are dreadful at discipline. Okay. That's 2 pre-snap penalties. Of course, the offensive one we couldn't take advantage of, and I'm not entirely sure that this one we're going to be able to take advantage of either. Nope. Where was the defense there exactly? Okay. So Michael Vick getting back for the fact that I have not played with the Eagles in a franchise, even though people have asked me to. Biggest problem is simply, why was there a Bears player in the huddle? What is going on? I think that was the guy who was just running over to get to this. Oh my gosh. What is wrong with this team's cadence? Okay. 2nd and 15. Honestly, I just feel like they're doing it on purpose. Why does that corner always not where he's supposed to be? Is it because he's starting on the right side of the field and having to move all the way to the left? Okay, this is a run. We didn't even give him a chance to hand the ball off. Great play there. Let's just do some man, that way we're not leaving people wide open. I'll watch the running back. Okay, everybody's covered. Got a blitz here and there. Okay. Great play. I mean, they gave us a 3rd and long, so I'm glad we could actually convert. Honestly, unless candidate has all the room in the world, I am probably just going to take the fair catch. As much as I'd love the idea of being able to start with good field position. Oh, well. Good field position. Been gifted to us. Well, better field position. Okay. And candidate just runs like he's going to take it all the way himself without the ball in his hands. I'd like to flip this to the left, even though our left tackle has been abysmal to start this game. Great, okay. Good. If the receivers could hold up for even a second longer, that might have gone quite the distance, but I'll take any first down at this point. Let's flip this to the left. It seems like they love to be on the right side. Yeah, I expected that. But honestly, the second I saw that there were 2 corners over there with the receiver, I was like, oh yeah, this is not going anywhere. The left tackle's going to let the guy run right by and just go, I'm going to go block the safety. He is the biggest threat after all. Honestly, terrible pass by Orton, but if he'd led him, he might have been able to turn upfield and actually get close to a first down there. I don't know why I'm attempting this, but we'll send candidate deep. And the whole thing broke. Our right stick on this controller is terrible. That's what keeps happening, is that there's the stupid precision pass thing. That's what that dumb, like, cone is. And I don't want to use it, but the right stick keeps breaking. So it keeps coming up and going, oh, you want to use it. Of course you do. Okay, great punt. Let's hope we don't turn into the Houston Texans versus the Baltimore Ravens, huh? Okay. I mean, I'd take a safety here, but you get what I'm meaning. Well, instead, the angle gets cut because I turn into the safety to try to help on the tackle, because I know what happens when you let these Players try to make tackles on themselves, and for some reason, when I turned into the safety, instead of continuing his pursuit angle, they cut the pursuit angle. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Nice play. Honestly, kind of looked like a backward pass. But what do I know? It looked like he ran into the back of his offensive line and then threw it behind him. So, I don't know. Okay, let him catch it and intentionally continue running the wrong direction. And he only gains 2. Could have possibly had like 4 or 5. Could really use a sack here. Okay, I'm supposed to be blitzing, but I might also watch the running back. Charles Tillman, you could have had a pick 6 there. Like, appreciate the bat down, and, you know, if the thing is defense one way or no defense, obviously I'd rather have any defense, but... Okay, we're just dropping everybody back. I'm even going to let him go over to touch that football. Considering right now it should be a tie game at 0, and we are down by 7 because of that. No, I'm good. And he fumbled it too. Okay. The fullback is standing there, both hands on the ball, and he just lets the Atlanta guy pick it up. Yeah, nope, that makes sense. Let's just get all the bad football out of our way before the playoffs, you know? Good. I don't know how this Madden works. Can I ask how, when you press a button to change player, you don't just change automatically to the player that's closest to making the play? Why is that such a bad idea? Okay, good sack there by Brian Urlacher. Don't ask me how Michael Vick holds on to the football, but Cedric Benson doesn't. But whatever. I'd like to turn into Brian Urlacher, please. Okay. Problem is that the linebackers went Briggs, Urlacher, and then the Hillenmeyer guy. Oh, that was close to being a touchdown. So our defense is great, offense is dreadful. Probably should just stop being scared of throwing it to Candidate and just accept the fact that he's going to drop it and muff it. He's literally our entire offense right now, unless the running backs are going to decide to start playing, but they're not. And besides, I mean, he's muffed it, Cedric Benson fumbled it. They've both had help in losing this game, so let's give them a chance to win it for us, too. Sure, dual tight end flats. Why not? And they ran. Both receivers ran into each other and just held each other there so no one could move. What brilliance! Why even having routes that go like that? Just let everybody just run away from each other. There we go, Candidate. 3rd and inches. Thank you. Okay, this looks scary, but I'm hoping it's not. You know what? I'm going for it. And before you go, why, let me explain. The left tackle in this game has been so dreadful that we have no chance anyways. Of course we didn't get it. It looked like we gained a yard, but in this game, yards don't matter. Like, you can be in front of where you're throwing and throw it backwards because you're a left-handed quarterback, but that counts as a normal run. Or no, a normal throw. You can, you know, give it to your power back. He'll fumble it on his first carry of the drive. There is no logic in this game. This is Madden. We must play it as if you were playing a fantasy game. Like, just because you have a bow and arrow doesn't mean it's a range weapon. It's a fantasy game. It could be anything. Of course. You don't get the animation for the tackle, even though arguably you're a further distance away, until he has actually gotten the first down. Then, and only then, can you tackle him. I just want to know how you go from completely, like, embarrassing a team of Hall of Famers to fumbling every time you touch the football. Just wondering. That's a fumble. Actually, that one probably wasn't. But the one that he ran forward and then threw it behind him and Charles Tillman batted down, that was 100% a backwards pass. If they're going to call it on Kyle Orton every time he tries to throw the ball and he gets hit, then, you know, it's definitely that on that play. Good. Okay. We're just taking the entire half off. I should have just benched everybody. Like, not that they've shown that they're actually good. I'm meaning on offense. I should have just benched everybody on offense. Or no, sorry. Bench everyone on defense. Let the offense play, and who cares what happens to the offense. Okay, I mean, I guess I could have gone right, but I guarantee you it wouldn't have mattered. I guess the 7-6 Falcons just came to play. You know, we're undefeated. Maybe it's a lot like, you know, what happens to, like, every undefeated team every season. Where they go play a team that's actually playing for their playoff existence, and, okay, all these plays are terrible. Every single play, I get to do a play action against a team that's just walking by my left tackle. Great. Would you like to do HB stretch? I mean, they're just going to crowd the right side because they know they can walk by my left tackle. The one time I actually get blocking. Ow. Okay. Sorry, Cedric Benson. Why are we doing Hail Marys with 1 minute and 50 seconds left? And I have that stupid meter up again. Oh my gosh. I can't wait. I gotta get a new controller. Or just stop playing on the Xbox until I can find a new controller. It's still broke. It's still broke. I wonder if there's a way to just turn that off. Give me a moment. Game controls? Nope. Settings? Gameplay? Is there a way to turn that off? I have no idea. It's still on. Holy cow. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Why is this turning on? It used to just be, I just, like, you know, because usually it's just, like, loose, but it's not letting me do anything, and my head is just ringing right now. I'm gonna go over here and, like, play some defense on Vic. Of course, you could have picked that off and it'd been a... I'm just blaming everybody for this loss. Everybody's getting blamed. Tillman's 3 bat downs, the defense, you know, being good, but, you know, not actually making the plays when it matters, and then you got that. See, Green, you could have picked it off, then that wouldn't even have had a chance to happen, but instead you drop a floating pass. Defensive line's always good. I never have anything bad to say about the defensive line. It's the offensive, or the corners and safeties that are always either allowing a 90-yard touchdown or batting it down when it's easy pick six. And now our Xbox is making a ton of noise. I'll take credit for that missed hit stick, but then again, it wouldn't have mattered even if I'd hit him. We already know how this game works. I mean, you just saw the one tight end catch the ball 1.5 yards behind him and then get hit sticked by somebody, and he just caught it, so. Yes. Must I do everything? And fail at everything, too, but you get the point. Okay. Got a pick. Not like it's really gonna matter, but... Can I have anything good? Is that just... No? Is that what I'm supposed to view for that? Okay, everybody is blitzing. So sending candidate on a deep route. And you threw the worst pass physically possible, Orton. All you had to do was toss it to him. You could have done it underhanded. I could have done it underhanded. Oh my gosh. Playing controller. That meter basically determines whether you throw a good pass or not. And when your left tackle is a revolving door, you can't have a meter. So I need the meter off. Now, in most of the games, they actually put it in. I think it's literally a QB accuracy. And you can just go in and go, no, I'd rather just throw the ball when I want to, because why would anybody want to do target practicing in a Madden game? Like, yes, please. Add more nonsense to it. Okay, so, how you know you're doing a great job, you see that area over where it says player stats? They're all just Atlanta Falcons players. So, yeah, I'd say our whole team's just doing great. I am glad that Urlacher got a pick. That helps his chance to win Defensive Player of the Year. Unfortunately, I physically don't care if he wins it or... Oh my gosh, he fumbled it again. Again. What is going on? They want the Atlanta Falcons in the playoffs. I mean, they put butter on the ball. And Michael Vick has super grip. I just don't know what I'm even playing right now. I know it's raining out, but, like, they haven't fumbled it once. And they usually play in a dome, right? I don't know how he doesn't fumble there. Brian Urlacher just, you know, fly tackles you, and you just are like, yeah, it's fine. I don't know why Urlacher's over here now, but whatever, I don't care. Just give me a player that's actually in the middle of the field. Thank you. I'll play as Lance Briggs, I guess. Good tackle, Urlacher. I mean, here's the thing. We're not scoring 3 touchdowns in a half. No. We'll be lucky if we can score in the half. This is probably the worst performance, and it's completely outside of my control. I can do nothing to make my players stop fumbling the ball. It's not like they have low stamina and I'm continuing to play them or anything like that. You can't have low stamina when you're not on the field. Are you, like, doing jumping jacks on the sideline? I can't do anything about that. I also can't do anything about the fact that my players feel like they're running in literal mud and the Atlanta Falcons players are flying, but that's just the bird advantage. Okay. Just no huddle because that play actually went for positive yards, so clearly we need to run it again. Oh my gosh, my coach goes, wow, that was such an excellent drive. Here's even worse plays somehow. Because screens in this game are absolute trash. Okay. Let's do a truck stick. Try to get anything going. Passing game has been basically non-existent. The rushing game is like every other time we run the ball, we just fumble it. Okay, B literally ran out of bounds, so I appreciate your commitment to the offense. I physically couldn't throw you the ball, but you're open. But I mean, hey, you just run completely out of bounds. That's a good play. Okay, so he's right-handed. We fake left. And then he 360 spins to try to throw the ball. I appreciate that. This play is dreadful. We have a fullback running that route. There literally is no candidate on the field. What if I run? Okay, that is a drag route. Okay. I'm glad some things stay the same. Oh my gosh, I used the stupid accuracy stick. And of course, that means you must want to use accuracy. The best route probably in Madden outside of just the deep ball with a 99 speed receiver, I can't even use because awful controller. HB dive. Let's just... We're at the 42-yard line. You know? That's something to be proud of. Just took us an entire half. And, you know, our entire right side of our line decided not to play football that play. I don't know what route Candidate's supposed to run here, but I'm terrified to make him run a route that I actually would prefer him run, so... See? Because if I had, I wouldn't have been able to throw an accurate ball. The HB middle here. I don't think I've ever seen them run this route, so it'll probably be terrible. I love how I have to literally get the right tackle to block the man. I think about it, I have to... Sorry, I don't know what's driving by our house. It sounds like a UFO and a car are currently driving by our house on top of each other. Just throw it up to the tight end. I knew it was going to get batted down. I knew that ball had no chance. Jump balls in this game don't really exist. So, go back and watch that play again. Tell me where I'm supposed to throw that to Canada. He's covered the entire way. Like, there's nothing. There's nowhere I could have put that football that would have given him a chance to catch it. That's an 100 power kick. Looks like it's short. Yep. Okay. This whole game has just been dreadful. But it's a regular season game, so, like, I don't care. But it's just, wow. Talk about an absolutely mind-boggling performance. Atlanta's not really known for having Hall of Famers on it right now. We just beat the Pittsburgh Steelers in a game that basically went, yeah, you're a way better team than they are. And now we're playing Atlanta. We're 7-6, and it's like, nope, well, what's a football? I thought we've been playing, you know, hockey this entire time. Okay, I don't know what just happened on that sack, but sure, I'll take it. I don't care. Brian Urlacher, 2 sacks, 2 tackle for losses, a pick. No forced fumbles. We're the only one fumbling in this game. Get away, Candidate. Stay as far away from that football as physically possible. I just love watching my 95 speed receiver getting, you know, outran by a corner. And 95 speed in this game is not something that everybody has. You can't just, you know, keep up with a player like that with that kind of speed. Why do they even have routes that go towards the end or towards the sideline? They should have nothing towards the sideline. Everybody just floats out of bounds. They're like, wee. Okay. I'm running the rest of the game. I'm done. Atlanta can have it. The Bears don't deserve an undefeated season. Nope. You can just... We'll just take our happy Super Bowl run. You know? And just... Hopefully. At this point, just get knocked out in the first round. I don't care. At least it's still a playoff berth. I know we have to win the Super Bowl, but you see how badly this team is playing. And like I said, I'm only going to take so much of the credit for this. I physically can't make Kyle Orton throw a pass that I've seen, like, you know, anybody throw. I mean, that pass he missed, Nathan Peterman makes his career on that pass. Whether it goes to the offense or the defense, that's a different question, but he can still throw the pass. So when you put your entire game on, you know, animations, what ends up happening is you have these plays where it feels like regardless of what you do, you couldn't have gotten a good play on it. If that was your aim, you did it. I don't know what I was supposed to do with Vasher there. I mean, Don't try to pick it off. It's going to be caught. Try to pick it off. It's going to be caught. So, and again, walks right through a hit stick that wasn't registered, by the way. The only time the right stick can work is when I don't want it to. And he doesn't fumble it. So. Now, actually, that's funny. I've seen that exact nonsense many times in my life. See, I watch the Bills. So, players running up, and instead of trying to make the tackle, they instead just run up into the offensive lineman or the blocker in front of them. That's just football 101. You know, like, your job is to, you know, make the tackle, and you're like, or gap integrity. So, no. I've seen that for many years. No big deal. At this point, I literally don't care. Let's just no huddle, try to get this disgusting game out of my head. Oh, here we go. I didn't even touch the right stick that time. Like, okay. Maybe no. There we go. You know it's working when you can hear that snap every time you click the button. Okay, so this team is terrible. Atlanta clearly should be undefeated, so... Okay, never mind. Everybody on my team just stinks. Is it too early to trade? Or, sorry, too late to trade the entire team? Definitely. Too late to go to free agency and pick up a whole new team? Still a concept. It's probably not the first time somebody using the Chicago Bears or is a fan of the Chicago Bears have said that sentence. Okay. So, what do I have to get from this game? Oh, look, they can fumble it. Just right to their own players. After 3 of my players proceed to do synchronized swimming attempts at the ball. Like, all 3 of them did the same motions, failed the same way at the same time. And the game went, you're going to lose, so, like, you're going to lose. You know what I mean? Good catch with your forehead, Urlacher. I know I said we're going to run the ball out next drive. Besides, we're just going to fumble it anyway, so there's really not a lot of, you know, need to care about that kind of stuff. Okay. I'm not going to complain forever about this, but you see how fast that ball got thrown to the left? I can't see that side of the screen. Even with that in mind, the ball hits my player in the stomach. Now, you would like to think, naturally, that the player would have the wherewithal to hold it. And I know what happened with Canada. I was too busy complaining. We're down 23-0, okay? But it's no time like the present to get garbage time yards. Hey, coach, you're funny. We're not winning this game. Also, Johnson's getting benched again. We'll probably just put Jones out at fullback. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. That guy's offsides to the left. I know they don't care, but he is offsides. Do you see how fast these corners are? Like, jeez. Ah, D'Angelo Hall. Okay, fair enough. I still don't think he's been on my best receiver every single play because he can't be in 5 different places at once, but what do I know? This is Madden. At least now I know why one of them was keeping up constantly with my players. Because he is physically like a 96 speed player himself. Now, why my players drop everything that gets thrown at them, that's just because they stink. That's not D'Angelo Hall's fault. Why the controller does that every stinking time, that's because the controller stinks. That's, again, not anybody else's fault but the controller. I really don't know what I was supposed to do there. You see, the coach's idea of a good play was running the only two routes that have a chance of actually working. 10 yards short of the first down marker. And the one route that was actually far enough to work, he ran with, I believe that was Bradley, like our fourth string receiver. So, yeah, not really much to go off of. This is the kind of game that you put in the back pocket and go, remember, it could have looked like that anytime you have a bad game. Okay, so that's the linebacker. The worst part about it is that wasted 40 minutes of my life. I'm never getting those 40 minutes of my life back. Might also want to look into a way to eliminate that stupid player accuracy bar. Because that is, terrible. It's a lot like the new 2K green light thing in NBA 2K25. Terrible. I don't know who came up with that. Terrible. Just snap the ball, okay? The game's over. Take your win. Take your 8-6 record. We'll see you in the first round of the playoffs. Second round, because we have an auto bye. When you knock us out. Okay? See you there. And then I'll be taking half your team, and they'll perform a tenth of as good as they currently are against me now. So, you guys are enjoying Madden NFL 06. Sorry about this video being an absolutely abysmal performance, but, you know, if you've watched my channel with Madden at all, I have an entire franchise on the Buffalo Bills. We had at least 2 of these games where just nothing went right. I think it was one of the first games, Green Bay versus the Bills. Yeah, absolutely abysmal performance. Nothing, and I do mean literally nothing went right. But yeah, if you're enjoying that, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button down below. I'm just going to take a throw with this to see how far Kyle Orton can throw the ball. Not that there was any chance it was ever going to get caught, because this game has terrible deep throw meter stuff, but... Oh my gosh, Johnson can catch a football. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, help the channel to grow. Let me know of a game you'd like to see on the channel next. If you don't want me to play more sports games, that is completely fine. I honestly would appreciate it. If you want me to play another sports game, let me know which one. Try to obviously aim for a game that I can complete in some way. Oregon could try to throw a bullet pass every once in a while. You don't have to throw every football, like you're trying to prepare a spaghetti dish. Of course, never mind. When that's your players who are catching it, what am I asking you to do? And the controller's broke again. Okay. That was with the accuracy meter on, and the receiver who I was trying to throw the ball to was going into the box. Now you know why I say the accuracy meter is absolute trash. And I don't care if you use the accuracy meter, you are a braver individual than I. That's I don't know why you ever would. Whatever benefit you're getting from accuracy, I just proved what the disadvantage of it is, which is that there is no benefit. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.